What's up, shit aficionados? Time to can we say that?
Time to get domed.
Time to get domed. Welcome to a live draft. Dominaria is up, not Dominaria United or remastered. OG Dominaria. I love this set. I haven't played it in a long time. When did this come out? Was this like COVID era or before?
No, God,
COVID?
this is way back when. This was one of the first sets I played with.
Mm.
God, yeah, it had to have been what, like 2016?
No way. It can't be that. It can't be 10 years old.
Release MTG. That's
believe
what Google is for. Okay, April 27th, 2018.
2018. Wow.
6 years ago.
Oh, these cards.
Solid.
Look at this. So we have it unplayable is our sorry,
Unless
Jonah.
it's bad.
So we have a Spore Crown Thallid here. Thallids are a thing in this set. Yeah. But there's an Icy. And Icy is awesome in any deck in this format. You would play Icy in Thallids, but specifically Esper is kind of like the best stuff. Oh, wait, this is the first set with Sagas. And right? Like I think this is where they brought them in.
This is when historic cards became like a
thing. So Call the Calvary is a good set too. Good card in this set too. Skittering Surveyor, it's all coming back to me. Same with Sapperling Migration.
How underpowered these cards are compared to modern times.
Oh yeah, honestly, this is a breath of fresh air. I'm gonna slam the Icy here, and we're gonna be pretty stoked about it. Amaranthine Wall is pretty garbage, but Call, Sapperling Migration, and Spore Crown Thallid are, I think, the only other things. Oh, and the Skittering Surveyor. Ooh, in Bolus's Clutches. This is a great blue control card.
Over Seal Away?
Yeah. Okay, so white, there were a couple. All right, so the Esper things are the best things to be doing. Blue-white is a great color combo. You can go super late in this set. I mean, look at this. Like, what is this garbage? Impulse is solid. Grow from the Ashes is solid. Another... Oh, Syncopate is good. I kind of want to slam the Clutches.
It's a cool card.
Yeah, so this card, there are ways to get it back. There's ways to, like, if they happen to remove it or bounce it or something, or get their creature back otherwise. And also making the thing legendary. So Legends key pretty frequently in this set too. Esper also plays off that. Also caring about number of historic permanents in play. This is a historic permanent itself because it's a legendary aura. Seal Away is definitely up there, but I want to slam the Clutches.
I just hate how Bolus looks in this art. That's the only reason I hate this card. He looks like a big frog.
Yeah, it's not his best look, I'll tell you that.
Nah.
Ooh, so green is looking pretty cut. White is looking pretty cut. And we have a Goblin War Chief. This wasn't really it. Final Parting, a funny card. It's funnier than it is good. I remember you could kind of play this, but it wasn't really... You could play like a regrowth effect. So you would tutor for a regrowth and a good card to put in the bin, and then you just get them both. I mean, Deep Freeze isn't awful. Stronghold Confessor isn't awful. Benelish Honor Guard is actually pretty good. This gets buff for each legendary creature you control. Blue-white, kind of like Knights stuff was always pretty solid. Jousting Lance. Oh, man. There's a creature in this set that must be blocked if able, and then this can give it first strike. This is old school Magic. I was going to take the Honor Guard or the Deep Freeze here, but blue's looking kind of cut too.
This is only 6 years old, and it's crazy how different the power level is.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Honor Guard there. Sarah Disciple. This one, you need a bunch of historic cards to actually get going with it. Baloth Gorger. This is a really strong card. Might actually be the correct thing to take here. Oh, Thallid Omnivore. This one was really strong in the Thallid's deck if you had that thing going, but we're looking a little far away from that. Red still looks pretty cut. White still looks pretty cut.
Blue looks pretty open. I don't know this format enough to know what is and isn't the pick.
Academy Drake actually was solid. So this is a... Can you believe that this is a solid card?
3-mana 2/2 with kicker. I mean, it has flying.
7-mana 4/4 flyer.
Yeah.
Curator's Word. This looks like it could do something, but it just doesn't really. Baloth Gorger and Academy Drake, I think, are the best cards in the pack. I want to kind of move into something here, start cutting something or other. I'm going to take the Drake. Oh,
Divination. Ooh, flashbacks.
Oh, delicious. You can do some stuff with Lingering Phantom. Whenever you cast a historic pay black and you get to get this back to your hand, there's ways you could pitch this to the graveyard for value, then get it back. I've played Cabal of Angels before. It's a grizzly bear with no
creature?
text. Yeah,
what are we doing here?
There are vanilla cards in this set. Can you believe that? Gift of Growth is pretty solid too, but I'm going to take the Divination.
Who doesn't like drawing cards?
Right.
Deep
All right.
freeze.
Now it might be. Oh, there it is. The Gaia's Protector. So Gaia's Protector with the first strike sword on it. It's
gross.
It's messed up. Like, yeah, it takes ages to set up. So Feral Abomination. This card's actually better than it looks too. 6 mana, 5/5 death touch.
French vanilla.
Yep. I think I want to take the Deep Freeze here. We're looking like we're going to be blue, and the blue decks tend to win by flyers, so you don't really care about making their thing into an 0/4 with no abilities. There's a couple ways that they can sack their stuff and like get it back somehow, but Deep Freeze, I think, it's not the best interaction, but it's something. Oh, Befuddle. This is actually pretty solid. We're going to want to pair this with stuff with higher power, so we can shrink their thing, draw the card, and then trade off with their thing in combat.
3 mana for this cantrip, dude. I can't believe what I'm reading over here.
I know. Oh, Drudge Sentinel. This thing with the first strike sword is actually pretty good too. So you can give it indestructible, but it taps it. So if you do it during combat, it's like an infinite attacker.
Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, because the tap's not part of the cost. It's just
yeah. Worm is pretty good too. This card is a total trap. I've seen so many people attempt to make this work, and it's awful.
Saying all these vanilla creatures are good is blowing my mind right now.
I'm sure it is. Oh man, green is actually looking kind of open. If we could wheel I think it's like Gaia's Disciple, whatever that thing is. I mean, it's not a great plan, but it is a plan. The Glider is very weak.
What about Unwind here? What does Unwind non-creature encounter?
Yeah, it's only non-creature. It's free, but Moral Unity. This one, honestly, nothing in the set is that in this pack is that good. I think Gift of Growth is the best card in this pack by a lot. So there's a couple, like, if I remember right, there's a turtle that has hexproof, and if you can slam the flight on it,
Voltron.
Yeah, it's like a 6/6 hexproof or like a 5/5 hexproof or something. Flight is solid. Tolarian Scholar, blue-red in this set is wizards. So sometimes you would play this just to have like the extra wizard body.
There's that like bolt and counter spell, right? They care about wizards.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go with this here. This is looking kind of mid. This card is templated so annoyingly. It makes so much sense in paper, but on digital clients, it's like,
yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah, you have to target the thing, the source. I'm the impulse here.
Getting targeted, yeah.
We're kind of down to the judges here. Confessor is the only real playable. Vigor is a weird aura. Frenzied Rage is a weird aura, and this is like a weird deal 1 to everything. And it actually looks like it could be a removal spell, but it's not.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. Like, I not knowing the format, I'm just trying to figure out what is and isn't working.
To be clear, Watcher, Tyler's never drafted the set before. It's been a long time since I have. So, Excavation Elevant, I mean...
This is one of the first sets I ever, like, opened at a card shop.
Yeah.
And, like, I bought my buddy a pack. Ooh, Avra. Okay, I remember this card. I bought my buddy a pack, and he opened the Teferi. It's like a $50 card at the time.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice.
Sarah Angel's in this, too?
Now, Sarah Angel is a banger, too. But, Evra, if you can... Okay, if you get this thing going, this is one of the late game sort of, like, ramp up to it. We want to kind of get into this blue-white control thing here. So Divination, we'll look for other cheap interaction. We'll try to trade off our Tolarian Scholars early. What else do we want? Spider's not too bad.
Is Evra better than Sarah Angel here?
I think it is. The fact that this thing is a lifelinker, and once you start getting it going... but
it's scary to put your life to 4.
So it's actually funny. If they target it with Befuddle in response...
Do you just lose the game? Oh my god, that's just gross.
So I am gonna take the Evra here. Mending. This card is pretty solid too. I guess green's gonna be going. Oh, Tatiova. This card is actually what's flashing.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're not really touching it, but if we can get back into blue-green, we could turn into like a Bant thing. Fixing is not great, as you can tell, but the games go long enough that Divination is gonna act like our fixing. So Mending. Getting creatures back is fine, but honestly, I think Tatiova is just that good.
No, I agree. I think it is. But that card doesn't have mending. Why would it lie like that?
Come on. Llanowar Elves is actually pretty great too. If we could wheel that, maybe people don't realize just how good this is.
Tatio is so good though.
Cloud Reader is also excellent. This is maybe the card we want to come back the most. I would take Cloud Reader over Mending and maybe over Elves if there's nothing else. Try to move into blue-green here, even with the Evra. Sage of Latnam, this does nothing. Eviscerate. This is the best kill spell in the set.
4 mana, destroy at sorcery speed.
Yeah, can you believe it?
And now we have Fell.
Yeah. Dark Bargain, pretty solid as well. Some good Wizards cards. The Fire Fist Adept and the Gitu Journey Mage. These both are playable in Wizards. Honestly,
that's not awful.
Might take the Migration. Try to move more into like a blue-green shell.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, we're not really too deep in white right now.
Yeah, I think the Ever's worth taking there. And I think we could still wind up some sort of Bant combo, but I'm going to take the Migration. I don't really remember this doing anything.
No, this looks like it belongs in the Wizards deck.
I think I'd like to take the Drake here. Okay. Befuddle solid. There's a Protector. I think the Drake is going to end up being a little better for us.
Yeah, more consistent.
Yeah. Oh, another solid removal spell, Settle. 4 mana exile. Buff up a Planeswalker.
How many Planeswalkers are in this set?
Don't worry about it. Shivan Fire is good. Wow.
See, Lance is here. We should have took the guy as a Protector.
You know, black and red have been kind of open in this draft. I mean, there's a lot going around. I would feel bad moving into it now, but there's nothing else in this pack we really want at all. Could short sword on one of the Drakes.
Oh.
I'm just going to take the Settle. I mean...
I see a bird.
Yeah, Jor's Familiar. Historic spells cost less.
2 birds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy, Artificer's Assistant. Yeah, this card does nothing. It gets blanked by all the other big flyers.
Yeah.
If we're going to push back into white, there's a Call the Cavalry. Calico Skin Witch. This was a pretty solid one. I don't like moving into black at this point. We're definitely playing blue. We're kind of flux between green and white. I want to take Call the Cavalry. 4 mana to make 2 tokens. Man, these Eviscerates going real late.
Syncopate, though, is pretty solid.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Syncopate here.
Good green cards in this pack, too, though.
Yeah. All right. Blue's coming back around. Wow, Fungal Infection. This one's funny. 1 mana, make a Sapperling, give a thing -1/-1. Kills a surprising number of things in the set.
Is that last card fixing, too? Bad fixing.
It is fixing. It is bad fixing, but I think here we can just take the Deep Freeze. This is going to be like a blue-white. This is the Divination deck through and through. That's what we're trying to do here. I'm going to take a 4 mana 3/3.
Mill.
Yeah. Ooh, Dauntless Bodyguard came back. That's a great sign.
What's Rescue do? Return. Oh.
Are you interested?
Oh, no. Good old-fashioned Magic.
This is really for the Knights deck, but you can play this in anything with white. Take another Homered Explorer, another 4 mana 3/3, another Befuddle. That came back. Nice. I'll take a Pierce, whatever. So we're sort of in like a Bant pile here. Right, a Bells and Lock. This is a very strong card for people playing black. Cast down.
Wow, okay, so an actual good removal spell.
Yeah. Now we could just move into blue-white and just cut the green cards or splash for Tatyova. Wrath is very strong.
Yeah, wow.
There's also an Academy Drake. There's a Cloud Reader Sphinx. I like Cloud Reader a lot.
Yeah, I like Wrath a lot here though, because kind of like just flying. Azorius flying is just a tried and true vector.
Wrath it is. Ooh, we could potentially work on splashing that
Monkey.
Tatyova. there is the Grun. So this card is actually a pretty solid finisher. It probably gets kicked like 70% of the time.
All right, dude, you have to kick it.
Dub, another funny one. If you put it on one of the like solid attacking creatures.
Yeah.
Dub. This is like a dub set. Dub is actually pretty solid. Yeah. I think I want to take the Hinterland.
You're gonna take that Rat Colony, dude. That's like a $4 card now.
Right, we're good on Befuddles for now. I'm gonna take the Hinterland.
That's good fixing for us.
Yeah. Ooh, Goblin Chain Whirler. Good card.
Splash for 3.
Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna make it in our deck, dude. Oh,
Divination.
easy slam the Cloud Reader here, unfortunately over a divination, but we need I want a couple more creatures, and this thing it just sets up your late game so well. Not drawing lands in the late game is big in the set, and Cloud Reader draw Scry 2 is basically a draw 1.
We're very top heavy.
Don't worry, it's supposed to be like that.
Okay, it's supposed to be like that.
You know how they say that yeah, like what do we even you could play a Crozen Druid.
Gain 10 life. Wow.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take the call. Cut some things that are not making it in. I do want this ever to wind up in our deck. We might be like cutting the rest of the green cards here.
I feel like just splashing for Tatiana it would be fine.
Yeah, honestly, that'll work out.
Yeah.
Play the call here. Oh, Sanctum Spirit. That's a pretty solid one. We don't have that many historic cards. We have Tatiova, Wrath, Icy, Evra. The joke is that you don't usually want to discard your historic cards because it's like legends and artifacts and like good stuff. Oh, it's the Coldwater Snapper. This is the one I was talking about.
Did we take flight? Oh, we do have Arcane Flight too. Dude, this is so top heavy. This is crazy.
We could get run over by wizards with this deck. I forget what this does. Oh, it's artifacts. This doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, I could take a Relic Runner.
I think we do need some low drops. Yeah.
Early here.
Turtle.
I don't know if we're gonna be playing both of these, but
I mean, it's looking at this format, that seems like a great card.
It is, and putting an aura on it does work out pretty well. Oh, Davenant Trapper. This one was pretty solid. Casting a historic spell, you tap something down.
It's gonna feel like a very grindy format.
Chip in, yeah. Take the Davenant Trapper. Wow, wield the Cloud Reader Sphinx. That's huge. That means we can probably end up cutting some of our other top end. Get another Befuddle back in for that. We're just gonna have junk from this point on. It looks like. Start some cuts. Cut that. Cut that. Wow, we do kind of have an excess of playables here.
Not a bad thing to have. I feel like the Homeroid Explorer doesn't really do much for us in this.
No, that's true. Self-milling doesn't really help anything along this vector. We also don't really have anything to do until turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's cut those guys. Oh, Elephant doesn't look great here. We're not returning artifacts from our graveyard to our hand. The Sphinxes will be good top end. Double Deep Freeze. This is sort of like an early play.
Oh no, they're short sword with no creatures.
So sometimes like a wizard's deck that gets off to a fast G2 Lava Runner start can be scary. I'm gonna hate this.
Hating in arena.
You can dub up a Cloud Reader Sphinx or a Coldwater Snapper. That makes something pretty beefy. So this is a pretty solid deck, I think. We've got a bunch of good blue and white cards, and this is a good place to be in the format.
As someone who doesn't know the format, and as a drafter, this deck scares me. It's so
stupid, right? Like,
yeah.
It looks like that this should never work, but I would have liked another divination, but we have the double Cloud Reader Sphinx. We have the Tatiova. Evra is a good finisher. Bolus's Clutches is a good finisher. Academy Drakes we can kick. That almost makes me want to cut the Coldwater Snapper, but we do have the flight for the Wombo combo. 5/6 flying hexproof is like basically unbeatable in this format.
Trapper's not really doing much for us in this. We have like 3 historic spells.
Yeah, this sometimes works out a little better in black-white.
Early body.
We are a little low on creatures though.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
I think I might want to toss that guy back in.
Maybe Befuddle.
Yeah, get that out of there. Yeah, we can probably cut a Befuddle. Well, actually, it's funny. Befuddle sort of stalls you into the late game plan that we have.
Oh, that's true. That is a good point. Draws you into him too.
And you know what? We do have double Call the Calvary. That's kind of a creature. So we're really like 15-10 on our ratio. So I think you're right. Actually, the Trapper can go. We really aren't getting much out of it. Let's see. Relic Runner. This doesn't do a lot for us.
We just need early plays. Though. I guess that's what I'm nervous about here.
That's the thing. You know how they say in the olden days, you used to be able to not play anything until turn 3 or 4 and you'd be fine?
That's what we're back to? 28 that time?
And again, you could play against like blue-red wizards or something, but red-white wasn't even really a deck in this format. It was like I think it was vehicles. Was it? No,
vehicles.
Artifacts. Tiana Ship's Caretaker was the uncommon. Didn't really do much.
She cares about historics, I believe. All right.
So
I trust you. You know this format a lot more than I do. So send it.
we
Cut that
just need
relic
one
runner.
cut. Feels a little bad. Honestly, I almost want to cut relic runner and something else and play like another land like that, like an extra forest. Could be cutting scholar feels kind of bad. It could be flight. Flight doesn't really go with much of this other stuff.
Then do you keep Coldwater Snapper? Like, what are we keeping Coldwater for then? Just to have a body?
Yeah, it is. It's a solid late game body, but we have the Cloud Raiders. All right. I think maybe honestly, like put Trapper back in, or like Light was good if you could get it on like a little lifelinker. There's like a 2-mana 2/2 unicorn that's a lifelinker. If you could just like get that on this or something like that.
We have 5 historic spells for Trapper, but most of our late game are flyers, right? Like, aren't we trying to hit? I guess we only have 2 late game flyers. So maybe evasion's more.
I think the Trapper I think it's gonna pull it.
I think it's a 3/2 body at worst, right? So
yeah. All right, I feel like
is this best of 1 we're going into?
Will work out well. Yeah, this is actually best of 1. If they had this up in best of 3, I'd prefer that. So, wow, funny looking deck. Again, this is the magic
blows my mind.
Yesteryear. So, yeah, if I tried to play a deck like this in Bloomburrow, that obviously just wouldn't work at all, right?
No, I mean nobody plays Azorius in Bloomburrow anyway.
Well, yeah, this is back when Azorius was a little better. Yeah, shame we didn't get any more divinations. I know we had. I didn't take a turtle over it, right? I think I took a.
No, you took one of the
Cloud
Sphinxes. Yeah, over one of the divinations.
I do feel good about that. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Once you see how it plays out, you'll see. Beautiful. And we actually have something to do on turns 1 and 2. Sometimes if you just play like a 1-drop or a 2-drop, the game might just end. Now, here's the funny part. I might not even want to play this. Like, I think I do here just because of the texture of the hand, but I could see not wanting to.
Just save it as it to actually utilize it. It's interesting.
Yeah. Like, actually this makes me want to play it less. If they have like a Saproling deck, then it gets a little worse. This format is what I would call chunky, where stuff happens in chunks. Green, white. Okay. They might have some tokens.
God, doing nothing on turn 2? What is this?
You know what? I might just divination here.
I would too. I mean, they're not doing anything.
I think I'm actually supposed to play the Trapper here. Top decking something like Rao could let us get this game over with. Raph Capuchin.
I was gonna say Rao's in the set too, man. I didn't even know.
I'm mixing Bloomburrow in this, you know. And I mean, look, who knows what they're gonna do? They might have the 2-mana thing that like lets them play a land from their hand. I think that's what it does.
I honestly seal away on the bodyguard. That seems like a waste.
It's actually fine.
I hate not knowing a set. Like I'm like almost like a little angry right now that I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean it's slow. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking that there's no reason to not sack it or to let this happen. I don't think I have any ways to get back from the graveyard or utilize the graveyard.
Yeah. You have no way to remove enchantments either, though, right? So
yeah, so I'm just going to sack it to put a
power move
to take a game action. I love taking game actions.
Now they just have this dumb seal away with nothing under it.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous, right?
It looks ridiculous.
So here we can curve this into yep, they're ramping. Here we can curve this into Call the Cavalry. If we'd seen another, there was one of these early. Oh yeah, they're playing Bant. We got a mirror match here, so I'm going to call here. And now we're looking like a kicked Academy Drake to finish the game off.
Yeah, wow. Hey.
There you go.
There's our
we got a green source for Tatiova when that happens. I'm going to start with a div. Tap optimally for this. If I saw something like Befuddle there, then maybe I wouldn't send here. We have 3 Befuddles in the deck. Makes me almost want to not attack here, but these guys have vigilance.
I think if we don't attack and they do attack, would you block? Like,
yeah, we're kind of pushing here though. I'm going to offer the trade of Call the Cavalry with the Call the Cavalry. Trading off of the Avenant Trapper with one of the tokens would just feel kind of bad. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to play the Forest in case we top deck. Oh wow, another one. All right, well, won't mess up this
That's
time.
like 5 lands in a row, man. That's
Yeah, that feels kind of bad. Might want to go back. Well, I don't know.
No, we didn't add another land, did we?
Yeah, we're playing 18 lands.
We are playing 18. Okay.
It's because we have 3 befuddled. So like,
that's fine. No, it makes sense. It's just not working out for us.
Yeah, my error was not playing a forest, because then if we top deck the Tatyova, I would have had to play the forest and then the Tatyova and not get the draw off of it immediately.
Is this the card to play? Was that their 4th or 3rd Calvary?
Yeah, Call actually is very strong.
4 mana 2. I mean, yeah.
There's an overrun sort of.
God.
Wow, that's not good. We get a big Drake at least. This should stabilize us a little bit. This is going to make it a little harder for them to attack. If they have something like Dub or a kill spell.
You can't say Big Drake, dude, not get the BBL Jersey song going.
Well, here he is, Big Drake. Shanna.
That's pretty good in this, yeah.
Yeah. Howling Golem. All right, I love this card. Whenever
this helps
thing
us a lot.
4 blocks, each player draws. Yeah, I want them to slam with that thing.
There's the befuddle.
All right, so I
start threatening damage.
I think we need to push a little bit here, and we need to get a little lucky. They have a much better board than we do, and we really didn't hit anything. So I think the plan here is attempt to just minimize some damage this turn. Courser. It's a good card. We might have to leave the Drake back.
Yeah.
Else they can. Well, they're going to get to slam with the Shanna. Probably just, attack with everything here. We could use one of our walls to take out the Shanna permanently. See if we can get another befuddle off this. Nice. Okay. So we've got options here. What do you think?
I mean, I would just reduce as much damage as possible. Shanna is probably the best target. It's going to reduce the most damage coming at us.
Yeah, I could fully befuddle the Shanna.
Yeah.
Let's start with that. Let's see what we draw to. We could eat the Howling Golem.
You could. I was going to say you could eat. You could befuddle the Golem or something and trade it into the Trapper. Yeah, I don't know.
That feels like a better. Yeah. So then, hold on. We're taking. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We take 13.
We're dead next turn.
We're not in great shape.
No, but I think taking something off the board is beneficial to us.
I think we need our guy to stick around. So I think we fully nuke the Shanna.
Wow, with these lands, dude.
Maybe going up to 18 was a mistake. I know this is pretty circumstantial, but
no, but our top end is so massive. It's just unlucky. We hit like 6 or 7 in a row and only befuddles.
So like I don't actually think we can survive if I don't cast this now. Like there's no instant speed way for us to. Yeah, like we have to. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oof. We'll cut that.
I think actually with that many befuddles, we can go back to 17 and play another early like 3-drop or something. But that's why Call the Calvary is so good.
Yeah, but that was just unlucky too. Like we just hit too many lands right off the top.
Yeah, I do want to take a look at this deck though. Like we have a lot of ways to use it.
We didn't hit any of our big drops. That's really what it comes down to. Like we just didn't draw into anything.
Yeah, we have multiple Call the Calvaries ourselves too. The Cloud Readers usually help you scry all those excess to the bottom. Maybe I am supposed to go down. And we have the Hinterland Harbor as like an extra blue source and a green source. Maybe it's supposed to be something like I wish I had like a way to scry early.
That would be nice.
No.
Does flight draws or does it not draw us a card? It's not a cantrip, right? No, it doesn't.
I wish. You know, maybe Relic Runner gets back in. No, I don't think so. Dub.
No.
Dub on an Evra is kind of legit. 6/6 first strike lifelink.
Yeah.
I kind of want the Arcane Flight back in. No, we have too many flyers.
It's tough. Flying on an Evra let you potentially hit for 2020.
Let's try it. Okay.
Now we're not going to draw lands.
So, I mean, I guess when we think of 17 lands, this was a 17 land format. And honestly, sets since then have been almost like under 17 land formats. Like maybe Bloomborough. I mean, most Bloomborough decks, you could probably get away with 16. Like they're really good.
Fast.
If like you've got like 10 2-drops and you curve out at 4 and like you stop there. This hand looks fine. We're obviously missing the green for Tatyova, but this card doesn't do anything. Actually, this is one of those ones where If they're playing it for the right reason, you're screwed. If you're playing it for the wrong reason, their deck probably just doesn't function.
They are playing the Boros, I guess, Artifact Matters deck.
Yeah. All right, we're going to pass here, befuddle their Benelish Honor Guard, or try to eat it, or the Tragic Poet or something. Yeah, so they could have some Sagas. Tragic Poet does get Sagas back. And these Sagas are the ones that actually do just die and go to the graveyard. So, oh, they're doing it.
Gross.
All right, we are in trouble now. I'm just going to befuddle this. We'll need something to deal with this. Maybe eventually
steal
we
it.
can purchase it. Yeah, eventually we could steal that. That'd be a legit game plan. Ooh, that's good for
there
the
we go. That's nice.
Yeah. This is looking like could be a Raft turn. Not a lot of reasons to do anything in particular here.
No, we could flash out Raf.
Yeah, having Raf in play to then flash. I mean, the rest of our hand we could flash in. That's kind of cool.
Flashing out Bolos' clutches is pretty sick.
Now the question is, do we play him now to get an extra point of damage with our Honor Guard, or probably not. I think we'd rather just try to like ambush the Poet or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we need lands. What's up?
Hopefully they don't go. I'm curious if they're going to go all in on this like Honor Guard here. If it's going to be like a Voltron style deck.
Yeah, another dub on this would mean like we have several turns before this becomes a real problem. If we whip on lands, that'd be bad. If they attack with the Tragic Poet, I would flash in the block, but nope.
So tragic.
Yeah. All right, just not like Call the Cavalry.
Hey, you called it.
I did call the Cavalry.
Man.
That land would have been so good, dude. Here we just call and try to stabilize a little bit. Honestly, kind of want to just leave the Raft back. Like, this is a late game.
One of the nights. Yeah.
We are attempting to go into the late game with this vector. Triple blocking, quad blocking the Honor Guard would kill it, but
that feels so bad.
No, yeah, we do still have a couple turns before it becomes a real problem. And that's another reason to leave the Raft back so that they can't attack with their knights. Yeah, what's this thing even do again? Yeah, so aura or equipment going to the graveyard comes back to the hand. It is a 3-mana 3/3 flying first strike, so that's the real value here. We are going to get dubbed out of this one.
There's the land.
So I can flash in the
flash it in. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really change anything.
Doesn't do a lot, but we're
not looking hot.
Taking damage here. Now we do need, if we can get an island off the top would be huge here. We would get to have a flash in Bolus's clutches up.
Would you take? What's the target here? The Honor Guard?
Might be the Tiana. Yeah, that way if the in Bolus's clutches ever fell off, I could get it back off. Yes, it's hard. It'd be hard for that to happen without the Tiana being dead. This is tough. We are starting to enter chump block territory.
I was gonna say every point of damage, Ivra gets worse. Arguably.
Yeah, that's true. Giving her flying is still looking like a pretty good way to win the game. But Tatiova, this is the kind of card that helps you claw back in.
Yes.
Like they're playing red white in a set like this. Yeah, like Keldon Raider. That is a good card. Hopefully, I mean, they're probably going to pitch their last card here. And wow, okay, their card is good enough that they didn't pitch it off the Raider. So we flash in Tatiova.
Blue's probably our best. Island right here would be the best.
Yeah, island off the top would be excellent. But any land would let us flash in the... Perfect. Perfect.
That life gain's relevant now, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an Academy Drake. So I think here, the two plays we would make this turn, Evra and In Bolus's Clutches, both have flash. So kind of can just pass and see what shakes out. Yeah.
Yeah, I like flashing out Evra and then giving it flight next turn and just gaining our life back.
Yeah, just make a massive flying lifelinker. Short sword.
It's probably not what they kept.
Probably not, no. So this we'll want to use pre-combat, and probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless we're still looking like flashing in Evra. One option
looking
is
worse.
Flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. We don't get to steal something untapped now, but I think we're kind of going for the ambush. Another option is we flash in the Evra. We could get a nut. Well, okay. Here's the other issue. It's unlikely we would need another island off the top to go Bolus's Clutches and Arcane Flight next turn. A random land off the top is much more likely than any land. Any land lets us go Evra and Arcane Flight next turn.
Yes.
So we're incentivized to Clutches here. Thing is, what do we take? Could just be the Honor Guard. I mean, so our Honor Guard trades with their Raider right now. Our Tatiova, honestly, we can go to blocks. Like, so we set this here.
They could have that 1 mana pump spell.
That's true. That would be pretty bad for us. If they have it, we might just lose anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Honor Guard's going to do the most damage, so taking that might make the most sense.
I think that is what we steal. Yeah. So we do this, and now, yeah, if they have charge, like that's pretty bad.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be okay with losing to that. If it's like a pump spell on the Honor Guard, that'd be pretty great for us.
True.
Looks
like to find out. It looks like.
I hope it's not charge. That'd be a bummer of a way to lose a cool game.
I don't think they'd be thinking about it this hard if it is.
Okay.
Nothing. All right.
So we Clutches the Honor Guard.
Mine.
Give me that.
Maybe. What could it be? I don't know this format enough to like know what is in this.
And I don't remember it enough.
Is Teferi's protection from this?
No.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
So we've got a massive guy now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Now I wish I had blocked with a Raph. I wish I kept the token on.
Yeah.
It. They left our Tatiova alive instead of our Raph.
Which probably was
I feel like that's really good for us.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a beefy flyer now, but
deep freeze. Okay.
So, Raph is dead, so we can no longer flash stuff in. This is going to be a problem, so we're just going to deep freeze it now.
Yeah.
It's a 1/5. We can actually attack here. I think we can attack like that. No reason to trade off Tatiova. And I think I might just run out the Drake here. Feels kind of bad, but we have Evra in this thing to use our mana pretty well. And we're going to be drawing cards, so just having a thing on board to prevent something scary happening. There's a couple things with haste in this set.
Well, yeah, we present... Oh, never mind. No, I can't do math. I was like, we present lethal next turn with Arcane Flight, but no, I can't add. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
Actually, I think we almost did.
Almost did. It was yeah, we're 9.
Yeah. Wow. Really tight gameplay there. That was fun. That was
this is so different. Like, I don't know. It's strange.
All right. Another one. I honestly, this is making me wish we had best of 3 for this, but I guess they thought not enough people would be playing both.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, whatever. It's funny that they're still showing the Bloomborough art in the background.
Yeah.
Like,
Dominaria has been on Arena before, right? Like, I don't have any recollection of it being on here. And I've been playing since like pre-beta.
It definitely was.
How long have you been on Arena? Have you been on Arena
since the very beginning? Yeah.
Did you get like when back before Arena fully launched, you could buy gems and they refunded us for every gem we purchased before launch? Were you on for that?
I think I was. I don't know if I bought too many gems before it launched.
I love spending money.
I do remember playing original Ixalan in like beta and Amonkhet.
Yes.
Amonkhet and Ixalan were like the starters. I remember thinking Ixalan was garbage.
Yeah.
And Amonkhet was fine.
I didn't know anything about drafting at that point. I was drafting the set and I had no idea what I was doing. This is a nice looking hand. Need some lands.
So
slow. I don't like it.
Oh, we're playing a blue deck. We have infinite time. We have infinite time. Oh, the mirror.
The mirror.
Neither of us are going to do anything. This is going to come down to who has more Cloud Reader Sphinxes and Bolus's Clutches.
3. What the hell?
Yeah, we're going to make the first play here. Bait out the Syncopate. We'd rather this get syncopated than like the Cloud Reader or the Halcyon Witness.
Oh my god, dude. I'm already sick of seeing this card.
It's a very strong card. So here, I'm just gonna let them attack with the knights and then befuddle one of them.
I feel like they're just gonna play like one after the other.
They're gonna have another. If their deck is good, they're gonna have Cloud Reader Sphinx. But I'm gonna double check to see if they syncopate this before I block. All right, now there's basically nothing that could blow me out too hard here. They could give it +2/+2 and indestructible, as we saw last match, but
I just have a feeling it's gonna be Call the Calvary after Call the Calvary. It's just gonna
I'm calling Cloud Reader.
Oh,
weight of memory. This would have been a great pickup for our deck. This card's very good. 5 mana, draw 3. Target player mills 3. Thing is, they should have milled themselves. There are ways to recur from the graveyard. They hit our Honor Guard, Arcane Flight, and Academy Drake. That's fine. We just slam a Cloud Reader here.
Yeah.
And this is where these two shine. Probably like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't feel great to draw it, but we need a forest eventually.
Yeah. So now we're looking at these two to tap something down and steal. If they play like an Evra here, that'd be ideal.
It'd be hilarious.
That would be perfect.
Are you gonna?
I love this format. I love this format. So I'm thinking about it.
Oh my god! I feel like I'd rather play out the Evra and just try to start hitting for big damage.
Next turn, we could wait and play Evra with Dauntless Bodyguard.
That's true. Yeah, it's smart. Oh my god, man. 12 mana is invested to bring this Sphinx back and forth.
Give me that guy back.
Oh, we get the historic trigger too. Look at that. So silly. If he plays another one.
Well, that's the thing. Cloud Reader Sphinxes decide games in matchups like this. And actually, Tathiova is a nasty mirror breaker for blue-white mirrors. Yeah, I like having the Evra protected by the bodyguard. If we could go a couple turns without them establishing too much board presence, because the real issue with this is that she only trades power. If we have that backed up by the Dauntless Bodyguard, there's basically nothing that can go wrong outside of them befuddling her.
Ooh, Antha. I love this card.
Really nice.
Yeah. Dubber on.
Yeah, dub on this thing.
Yeah, gross.
Start Bane slaying. All right, they've played a couple too many small guys.
I was going to say, they're playing their whole hand here.
Yeah, blue-white wants to do this. It wants to, like, tap out, syncopate, win in the air. Like, these guys, I mean, look at their attacks right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of these are that embarrassing in, like, a modern limited set. But in Dominaria, they get blanked by the stupid top ends. This thing is double legendary.
What can they have in hand right now, though? Like, they're really thinking about something right now.
It almost feels like they have charge.
That's what I'm thinking,
any of these
too.
Priority, right? Ooh. It's tempting to just slam this.
I want Evra. We haven't played Evra yet.
I know, but baiting out, they probably have like one kill spell in their deck.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, baiting that out is fine too. Plus, if they make like a risky attack, then we can use the Trapper.
True.
Evra tap something down.
Clap back, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what they got here. Oh, you know what? You know what else costs 1 white mana? That weird healing salve card.
The confusing card.
Yeah, no one knows how to cast it properly.
He was probably trying to figure out how to cast it. That's what we were waiting on. All right.
Cloud Reader.
Drake feels better now. Punches through Sphinx.
Yeah. That's nice.
Right to the bottom too. What does this do?
It dies into a counter, so they want to put a counter.
That makes sense.
Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy.
No.
There is an argument to waiting even longer and just leaving up Syncopate till their hand is empty, but I think we've pushed it long enough with the Evra. I'm just gonna tap the Cloud Reader just in case it's the
get some damage in.
Yeah, or in case they have Adamant Will, the 2 mana pump spell. Now they could have Syncopate.
But we could pay for Syncopate, right? We can, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Essence Scatter was in this one. I can't remember all the counter spells. I think there was like a bad 3 mana one. Syncopate was the premier counter spell though.
Survives.
They can't Syncopate this either.
Nice. Feels good.
That feels
really good.
Crack in the air.
we draw another historic next turn, we present lethal.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Or
good.
Wings on Ever here would be sick. And once we untap, this is our only turn where shields are down. After this, we can stop functionally anything. Oh, that's not going to be good.
All right, that does nothing. Let me just show you what I have real quick.
Yeah. I've cast plenty of Partick Wanderers. They trigger historic because they're an artifact creature, but it's a strictly worse Colossal Dreadmaw.
That's saying something.
6 mana, 5/5 trample. Yeah, we're getting 5 mana Dreadmaws in the recent sets, right? So.
And then we had Dreadmaw on a stick with MH3 with the Dread Mask.
Yeah. All right, let's continue green, white, bluing people out of the game. Oh, we haven't gotten a good icy game.
No, we
yet.
haven't.
This is going to be a nice one. We have Trapper into tapping something into icy. Oh, this is good, clean Magic. And we're on the draw.
Format.
So imagine this format. Imagine being on the draw compared to most formats. Like,
true.
You might be higher win rate on the draw than play. I'd have to check.
We took a look at the I can't think of the name of it. That chart that kind of showed the speed of the formats.
Yeah.
Curious to see where this one sits on that.
Oh, this feels gross. One. So this kind of Baneslayers. Except here's the thing: we're gonna deep freeze them on turn 3, and this card's gonna do literally nothing.
I mean, they're still gonna hit us for 7 damage.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, so they attack here. It's like whatever.
Mono white meanies?
They're stuck on.
Oh my god! They're just gonna make the world's biggest defender.
All right, this is kind of cool, actually.
Okay.
All right, maybe I spoke too soon. They're kind of cooking here. Ben Lashon Regard, couple turns too late. Here, we're just gonna deep freeze their bodyguard.
We gotta slow them down.
Yeah, this is gonna slow them down a lot.
Tragic Poet can bring back sagas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, that would mean they're kind of short on. Wait,
they have to target it. They have to target it.
Oh, it's only things with counters on it?
No, it's the creature with the greatest power.
Right. That's funny.
Oh, man, it really hurts.
Oh shoot, Benelish
They
Marshall?
are playing mono white, dude. That's crazy. This seems really good.
Benelish Marshall's kind of a reason too. I didn't notice they had that. All right, here we Trapper and attempt to stabilize. We're gonna trade the Trapper with basically anything that they.
This Dauntless Bodyguard is terrifying.
If only it didn't have Defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the Trapper would definitely trade with the Marshall here. Look what Deep Freeze has done to their entire game plan here. This is oh my god, what are they sacking the Bodyguard?
This is interesting.
Ooh, this
is tough. Yeah. We really need a land.
It's pretty tempting to block here. I think I'm going to take it though. Teshar. I forget what this does, to be honest. So historic cards bring back creatures. Interesting. Good thing they already used 2 historic cards. Yeah. This is getting a little scary, but I think we're still okay for now. Really, we needed land icy. If we can get a Raft to Raft can ambush the Teshar, and we'll just like happily trade the Raft. At this point, we're just trading stuff off in an attempt to. Oh, so this is interesting. They could sack the Bodyguard, sack the Tragic Poet, get back the Triumph of Gerard, and then use the Triumph of Gerard with the Teshar to get back the Bodyguard. Oof. That'd be kind of cool.
That's an interesting. I'm curious. I wonder why they decided to attack there.
Or I guess they could just loop the Tragic Poet and the. Okay, that's kind of cool. Thing is, Triumph of Gerard does nothing here because it only puts counters on the Bodyguard. No, opponent, you're supposed to sack the Bodyguard.
Wow, but that is a really cool loop. Oh my god.
Oh wait, they can't sack the Bodyguard. Okay, that's why. Yikes, we needed to hit a land yesterday. I think we got to get a little lucky here.
Hit a Plains. That's the hope.
We got to hit a Plains and then double block down. Okay.
All right, 2 Plains. All right.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of tempting to just double block down the Marshall.
I think you have to. And then we flash out.
No!
We lost. That was just bad. That was just unlucky. That's how we lost the first game, though, too. So
Yeah, that is. That happens sometimes. That's magic for you. I don't feel bad about keeping that hand. That was a 3-lander, and we never saw the 4th land until turn like 6 or 7 or something. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually later. It was probably like turn 8.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. We had the icy, we had the 4 drops. Like,
just couldn't get there.
Losing that one's kind of tilting, not gonna lie. We should not have lost that game.
I mean, their deck was pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was fun to watch.
It was kind of cool, yeah. Mono white's pretty good. This looks fine. Classic blue-white stuff. On the draw, gonna hit that second island. Nice. I don't know if these games are like as entertaining to watch as like a Bloomborough match.
They're much less eventful. Turn 3.
Honestly, like, here's the thing. Do you even want to play the Drake here? Like,
they're not doing anything.
If we play Honor Guard, then eventually we'll have a 4-2 with the clutches and the Halcyon Witness. And like this will come down on turn 7 for a million. Is this like a Thylens deck that's stuck on mana, maybe?
This format, man. Every time something happens, I'm like, what am I watching? It feels like my grandpa playing Magic.
So Icy is actually a great counter to the Thallid Omnivore.
Yes.
This thing is like a one-shot machine.
Yeah.
I
feel like getting Icy out earlier the better, because like they have no board presence right now. This is the time to invest into Icy.
I agree. We want to hit a land next turn for sure to get the call and then have an Icy activation up. But if we can just prevent taking some damage from the Thallid Omnivore, then
yeah,
this game's eventually we can just take it. Wow, they just might be totally.
I think they're mana screwed. Yeah, that's how we've been. Yeah, this is a solid deck.
I think this is like the best black common. It's a real good one. All right, well,
did not get our land.
Unfortunate, but we would trade the Honor Guard for the Death Bloom.
Yeah.
So I think now it actually is time to run out of the Drake.
And then hold up Icy. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, they have the thing.
Or yeah.
Oh, or they have just that activation up. I don't know. Who's the
I think you got to assume they have it in this deck.
Yeah. So they can functionally shrink one of my guys down. Might be worth double blocking here. But then they trade with both.
I was gonna say a double block is still, yeah.
It's a 2 for 2, and then they get 2 Saprolings out of it. But we slow them down.
You could tap their lands with Icy Manipulator. You could tap if they finally get their forest out. We could just lock them out.
You could tap the lands with Icy.
Oh my god.
I kind of just see if they have it.
All right.
Like,
might as well get. Okay.
They didn't have it. That's good. Oh yeah, this is not going to be a very fun game for our opponent.
I know. I wish we hit that land.
If they do hit their land, well, we need lands too. If they hit their land, I might start tapping it with Icy just to keep them off.
Yeah, like, no, I agree. If they hit their forest, dude, yeah, it's gross.
Thing is, we're not.
I almost want to just play Drake out again and rerun back the same turn.
One good Drizzy deserves another.
But it's not the BBL jersey. This is just basic.
no, this is a regular non-BBL
jersey.
Look at that little guy. We have Befuddle. This could cycle us into a land at some point, but you really want to use this as like a kill spell. Jousting Lance.
Okay. What? They can't even equip it.
All right. Don't let me forget on combat to keep tapping the Thallid. Don't want to mess that up.
There we go.
There we go. Now we can call. Now we can start slamming with the
just regular Drakes.
The baby Drizzies. Get in there. I had a friend who used to play in high school, like when I first started playing. Tauren Sky Summoner Commander, mono blue.
Oh, okay. That's a fun one. That's like a classic.
Yeah, like Drake cantrip storm, whatever. And he got like 50 custom, like what? Like, okay. He got like 50 custom Drake tokens made, and they were all just like Drake face on a Drake body, you know?
I like it, yeah.
This thing is first strike.
It's kind of annoying.
Oh, wait. No, it's fine. You just double block it.
You just double block it, yeah.
Do they even attack? No. We've syncopate. Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Right.
And now we actually...
everything here.
Yeah, now you just slam.
Yeah.
See, Call the Cavalry. This is why this card is so good. The 2/2 Vigilances just do everything. Oh, there was a card, Ariel something like Knight of Windgrace. Oh, is this too brutal?
I would hold up Syncopate. They've been dead. They're holding their best thing in hand right now.
Yeah, you're right. It would be pretty funny though.
If they play a land, you're gonna but the issue is if they play their forest, we could tap it, but they can respond. All right, it doesn't matter. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. That's the strength of Icy. Like they even if they had drawn a forest there and played it, the next turn. So I had the syncopate up, which was good recommend. Yeah, like I would have just tapped it on their upkeep. They would have had nothing to do anyway. Icy Manipulator, messed up magic card.
If it was printed today, it would cost 2 and put a stun counter on when it tapped.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. They did print it today. They made Hilda's Crown of Winter.
In Thrones.
Yeah.
Or Wilds.
In the Wilds, yeah. Kind of forgot that set existed. Not good for the shelf life, right?
No. I mean, no.
Playing against Rage Mage. I need them to calm down a little bit because we've got a nice little curve here in the green source in the opener. Oh,
we have back-to-back calls.
Double call. Nice. This is the sort of hammer if they play like a 2 or 3 drop. Oh, this card. This is funny.
Oh, that doesn't seem awful. I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't seem that bad.
So it looks a lot better than it is. It doesn't fix. It doesn't give you card advantage. It puts it into hand. It's good exactly on turn 2 if you have your 3rd and 4th lands in hand. Otherwise, it kind of that's interesting.
That's a really good card. Are elves that prevalent in this set that makes this good?
Not really.
Okay. I mean, it still taps for mana.
Yeah, you can definitely do something with it. I mean, they're casting it, right? So here, I think I'm just gonna Scholar, and then we're gonna get to go call a bunch of turns in a row.
I mean, eventually they're just not gonna have anything in their hand.
Yeah, like if they have like 4 more elves over the course of the game, this gets kind of scary. But this card does literally nothing.
Okay, back to back nothing.
Yeah, yeah, we don't have to worry about that one.
Cavalry.
Look, so Ooze, this thing trades with half of call, and I'm gonna cast 2 calls this game.
What is Ooze? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so when it blocks or becomes blocked, all right, that's a real card. That we might try to kill with Befuddle. Ooh, Evra, nice. Missing a land drop, kind of rough.
Again.
Yeah, that's been the theme with this deck. But look, we're 46% to draw one.
Yeah.
I mean, going up a land here doesn't feel that right.
We could just hold up Raph or Befuddle here and just wait, but I don't think this is a bad play either.
Yeah, I kind of want to get more power to eventually. The Thallid is the scariest thing here.
Yeah, because you can just reinvest into it.
Yeah, so they can functionally use the Thallid to trade oozes for tokens.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's funny. If I didn't block this here, so they can give it basically all this power on boards. They can give it a...
And they lose their whole board.
Yeah, they lose their whole board, but it'd be, what, a 15-15?
4 times 2 is 8. It'd be 11-11.
Oh, 11-11?
Yeah.
So we can't actually stop it right now.
I mean, if they want to sack their stuff, be my guest.
That would actually be amazing for us. Yeah.
They're thinking about it.
I think they're doing it.
He's like these oozes suck anyway. Why am I holding on to them?
Yeah. I respect their gumption here, but I don't know how well this is going to work out when we have double Befuddle.
Let me destroy my whole board to not even kill you.
Go nuts, opponent.
Do it.
That's a good one. Now we can freely attack with our vigilance guys.
True. Yes.
And like chumping there doesn't really accomplish anything because then they just don't sack anything. Oh, they have the regrowth. They have the soul salvage. Okay, that's a good reason.
Yeah. I mean, that just feels like a bad play in modern terms, but I guess that's fine for this.
Well, see now, though, now I get to slam for 8 myself, and I didn't even need to sacrifice my whole board for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, kind of tempting to Befuddle here. Try to hit the land drop.
Okay. Maybe hold up the plans. Yeah.
Yeah, tap like that. Yeah, this is... What? Why are they getting priority?
Yeah. Oh, because Marwyn can tap. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
That is totally fine, yeah.
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 Should play it over, yeah. Probably go.
Yep. If we can get an Evra down, then we're cooking. And if we can befuddle our Evra, then we're really cooking.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Now Marwyn gets bigger and taps for more. All right, I see it. Is it good? No, but I see it.
I respect the decision.
Yeah, so they can only stack one thing to Thalid now.
Yeah. And like the Thalid becomes scary after like now.
Two things, yeah.
We do have to respect the Thalid. I kind of want a divination here to hit the land.
I think that's fine.
Like we're gonna hit the land.
Why harbor over the island here?
The only green thing we have is
It's true.
Come on, man.
That's rough, buddy.
This makes it a little more annoying for them to attack with the Thalid. Like
True.
just giving. I guess we put it on
either Scholar or Guard, right?
It's too bad we can't sequence this better, but we don't even have a second planes for Evra yet, so yeah, I guess the Honor Guard. Because if we don't end up trading off the Honor Guard in this next turn cycle, well, Cloud Reader will definitely find us our 6th land.
Yeah. All right, now the issue is now we just have to start putting things in front of Thalid. Oh, or they just don't attack.
Yeah. That would lead to some pretty weird gameplay patterns.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. I think I just want a Cloud Reader.
Yeah, I mean, we could start hitting in the sky. We just chump Black or the Thalid. It's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, and now look. Oh, ooh.
That's not bad.
Honestly, I kind of do that.
Yeah, I like that too.
But we need a planes for Evra.
Oh, you're right.
Hmm.
I would just stick the island on the bottom then. We don't need that 6 right now.
I think it actually might be bottom.
Bottom. Okay.
We need a planes.
We do, but I mean, Cloud Reader just seems so solid. You know, if we just hit enough in the sky, like they don't have reach. Like their only game plan right now is invest in Thalid, and we can chump block for days.
Like, is this next turn? So what if we did top deck the planes? What would the next turn look like?
We would just play Evra out, right?
Yeah.
And then
but then it kind of just gets blocked down, just like trades off with
just gains us life.
Maybe there's a better line that involves Wrath and then flashing an Evra and then like trying to
I like that.
Do something like that.
Draw the flight card too would be great.
Yeah. So maybe we want to set up. I think we just want to dig a little deeper.
That's fine.
Nah. No, you're right. I think your intuition's correct here.
We'll see.
A lot of tanking on that sky, but I mean, yeah, there are definitely things that.
Okay,
this is exciting.
They're putting the land on.
Oh yeah, they really did.
We have such card advantage over them right now too.
Yeah. Oh, this is the best green common.
That's pretty good with the Thalid too.
Yeah,
it's gonna gain
honestly.
Them life.
Icy is probably our best draw.
Ooh, that is a good point.
Finding Icy. And there is also a point where the Thalid becomes big enough that like we can't block it down or really do anything about it. We kind of want to find one of our walls to just wall it. They really can't win ever.
Yeah, because that's their only game plan at this point. And they're not even attacking with it. So
it's fine by me.
Yeah.
All right, now let's find a plains and maybe a removal spell.
Ooh, I like Tatiova.
Thing is, we're missing our lands anyway.
I know. Yeah.
Like,
well,
do we want to miss another land drop?
Yeah, but if we have Tatiova out, I don't know. We're at a 50% to draw land.
Yeah, and actually we're at 57 to draw land. And then shumping with these knights feels a lot better.
True.
Because actually, you're right. We win in 2 turns in the air, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We just put pressure on them. It's like even if they attack, like who cares? They can swing out with everything.
Yeah, maybe even next turn it's just like flash and Wrath.
True.
Win.
Just win.
I
mean, whatever. Drake and Tapper probably.
Yeah, that looks
Avery's
good.
Not really doing great, but yeah.
This is a good card. If you can loop this and start recurring it, and then just really shredding their hand, it gets kind of scary.
But they're just doing nothing. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I think holding up Ral because if we present lethal next turn regardless of Ral being out or not. But I guess
you're doing
Ral. Yeah,
I put you onto that, so that's on me. But
we also have Befuddle in hand too. So maybe we just do nothing now.
You can just do nothing here.
Yeah, and if we draw a land next turn, we play Tatiova first, then play the land, or we have options. But they're dead in the air right now, so they're probably just going to concede here if they don't have a kill spell.
Like that could just be a land.
Yeah. Is there any ways to give trample in this set? Like, is there any reason to be that terrified of Thallid?
There's a big pump spell. I don't think it gives trample though. And we have the befuddle too, just in case. If they attack with it, we would put our entire board. Okay.
That's fine. This seems like a last ditch effort.
It does, yeah. Wait.
Okay.
that's not how you do a last ditch effort.
That feels weirder to me now. Now I'm actually afraid.
I
mean, we just stick everything in front of everything, right? Like,
yep.
If they have one removal spell to kill Sphinx, we just flash out Rav.
Which one had the Benelish Honor had the Indestructible? So, yeah. Yep. Let's just start eating stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah. Just make sure Thallid's blocked. Like, that's the only thing that really matters.
I don't feel like there's a way to give it trample. I don't really remember. I mean, we could honestly just leave some of these other little guys. Like,
I mean, we could block the Saproling. I don't think there's a reason not to.
Like double block that, eat that.
And then you're gonna sacrifice the bodyguard anyway. Well, I was gonna say move that around maybe.
What if I put what if we play it extra safe? I put the bodyguard on the 3/3.
That's what I'm
saying. And then we put these guys on the Thallid, and then we really give them no good
blocks. Yeah, I like that. That's fine.
We let 2 damage in. Seems fine. I forget if there's a trample trick.
I was gonna say, what do they even have in hand? Like, I feel like they're just attacking to like get their their dailies, you know?
yeah. Attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures.
Now we just sit. Now they're gonna rope us out.
Oh no!
Anybody who plays Flage as their icon,
they've got a heart of darkness. With Befuddle and Wrath up here, it really feels like nothing can go wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like this is lockdown. Like, they can invest everything into the Thallid if they want, but it doesn't matter. They're still dead in the air. Maybe if they decide to do anything.
What's your card, opponent?
Okay, cool. Yep.
That's
yeah.
Maybe our opponent just wanted to take game actions. Like they can gain life if they sack Saprolings.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't win, but that's fine.
They kicked it. Oh, that's what left back to Marwyn.
Yeah.
I forgot this was in this set. So they kill all of our stuff.
That's fine. They think they're winning now that they had the life gain. Actually, no, they're still dead on board technically.
They are. Hold on. What's getting through? 3, 6 gets through, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
that does nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm making sure I'm not missing something here. Like, no, we're fine.
Oh no, they all hit infect.
Wrath for posterity.
Yeah. Cool.
No, I was gonna play Evra.
No, let me do the thing.
Nice.
All right, that felt good.
Yeah.
I hate this format though. I think.
You hate it? Really?
I think so. It's too slow for me.
Okay. All right. You're Zoomer
I'm
brain.
A bull roast. My Zoomer brain. Where's my Subway surfers?
This format way too slow. Let's get something going on the other monitor.
I'm gonna upload this video. I'm gonna have Subway surfers in the corner for us.
Oh my god.
For our Gen Zers out there.
Oh. Are we doming our opponents or are we getting domed? I can't.
A little bit of both. I think we're
still pretty
switched.
friendly. Yeah, I think we're still pretty firmly doming our opponents here. Oh,
awful hand.
What? Punished by our hubris?
That seems
not great. Not great either.
Have
but
blue. Dump flight. Yeah.
And we're on the draw. No.
Okay.
They get our. What does that get?
Artifact or creature.
That's actually fine. Like, I don't think either of these matter that much.
Well, yeah. I mean, then we're doing nothing. Yeah,
They took the one we could get.
Yeah, that's fine. Seems fine.
Yeah.
I already feel behind though. This isn't great.
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's fine.
Just 2 lands.
We need an island, but
we need a lot more than that.
They might just not play anything.
Those lands they're using that work. Is that a bird on the plains?
That's nice. Wow, what promo is this? Is this like a secret lair land?
These look like the Japanese ones. I can't think of them.
That looks like real watercolor. Oh, we got a call.
At least we get the call out next turn.
Game over. Pegasus Courser is a pretty messed up card. Of course, we're used to better versions of this, but this was back before they started power creeping up this slot on the limited Excel sheet, if you will. They got the Sanctum Spirit.
Oh my god, dude! Do we have enough planes?
So here's something kind of funny. Trading with the Sanctum Spirit. Oh wait, it gives it flying.
Womp womp. The fact that the Trapper has a bow and arrow and doesn't have reach is not great.
Yeah, that's bad templating on the art department's part.
We might just get crushed by flyers and keep drawing.
All right, this isn't great for us.
No, I mean, what else are we gonna do, right?
No, there's nothing. I mean, we're getting whacked for 7 in the air every turn.
Dub.
Can we get Evra? That'd be a pretty sick draw here.
Does Ever save us? We'll go to 8 here. Still alive.
Kind of.
One flyer.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Drake.
Drizzy.
Well, I guess we get
to
attack like that.
Yeah. One historic spell we lose.
That's true. I don't actually think anything gets us out of this.
Our Wrath of God.
Rough mulling. Yeah, I forgot about our Wrath. When did we draft that again?
Armageddon.
Oh.
Not even a BBL, but no, that's it. There's nothing we can do.
Can we divination into something here?
To the Wrath of God? Yeah. Okay. Wow, great way to end it.
Yeah. Fun deck, fun format.
This just has me missing Builder's Talent deck.
Oh god, let's go back to Builder's Talent.
Let's just go watch that video and we'll just stream us watching that.
We'll link it at the end here.